Calmer Waters 22. How are all you beautiful, lovely souls doing out there in the collective? I hope well. I hope you are treating yourself with kindness and patience and grace because you deserve all the love that you can give yourself through the change of life that we are all in. So I wanted to come and discuss a topic with each and every one of you and see if this is an energy that you think about within yourself. And if not, hopefully this will spark some wisdom of nuggets to identify this energy. So the topic is, who are you? Who do you identify with? What energy do you identify with inside of yourself? And there are some bullet points and some talking areas that I would like to present to you for you to jingle some nuggets with inside of yourself to find out where you are in your identity and where you want to be. So, how do you see yourself? Do you see yourself winning? Do you see yourself healthy? Do you see yourself whole? Are these the energies that you embody and that you see flowing with inside of yourself? Or do you see yourself having addictions? Do you see yourself in financial lack? Do you see yourself having poor health? So the way that we can start becoming more intentional and aware of our personal identity aura and the energy that is behind this identity that we embody within ourselves is for you to start asking yourselves these questions or start paying attention more and see what things and what language we are telling ourselves, how we speak to ourselves, and what we are identifying as now that we've done that. What has your tongue spoken into existence for you? And what has your tongue set the tone for that you see playing out in your world today? Do you see yourself in harmony? And if you do want to see a more harmonious outcome in your world or with inside of yourself, how are you developing the skills to set the tone? How are you developing the skills to change your verbiage on how you identify as the individual that you want to be? Are you even close to embodying this energy that you so want and that you so desire? When we were children, we were more easily in that energy of seeing ourselves as a certain someone, a certain career path, or a destiny that we've seen for ourselves, and we laid it out on this beautiful red carpet. And as you get older and as you start believing the naysayer energy and the energy that puts you in a box, you tend to lose that grand imagination that you had for your life and the way you identified with yourself. So now that you know that this doubt has crept in and this frustration has crept in, and all of this energy of not being able to be or see yourself be where you truly would like to be, what steps will you take from here to re-identify that narrative that you have been living in for so long? How are you going to reshape that identity that you have placed yourself in, and you know this isn't truly who you are? Where are you going to start to make some changes to place yourself in the identity that you know you should be in and that you have envisioned yourself being in for a long time? You have just lost the essence and the motivation to get to this point, to make sure that you level up and that you start seeing yourself in this light, and not only seeking this identity in others, because we can so see this in others. We see all the beautifulness that someone else can bring, and we see all their high aspirations and their high value, and we don't stop to realize that what you are seeing in that individual is inside of you as well. And so if you can totally see this in someone else, right? This identity, this who you are energy, but yet you are failing to see it within inside of yourself, that doesn't mean it isn't there. It's just that you are failing to see it. God isn't doing that to you. So let's make peace with this. Let's accept and respect the fact that we have been playing sort of a victim role where you don't see yourself in this identity where you want to be, but you know you have all the capability, the possibility, and you have the courage to step into this identity of who you truly are. Let's start making sure that we are very intentional on how we speak to ourselves. It really does start with that. And making sure that you pull yourself out of these stuck, stagnant energies, because those will creep in and you won't even know how it all got there and how it all starts stacking up on you. You won't even know that this is happening. It comes out of nowhere, and once you identify that it is lingering, this energy, sometimes you go down the rabbit hole a little too far of confusion, frustration, sadness, doubt, worry. So let's get ahead of this before it goes deep down into the subconscious, where you're going to have to go in there and do some rearranging and move that furniture around, if you know what I mean. This can set you back a little bit. No need to worry, okay? Because you can change it. I am just here to encourage you to get a hold of this before it goes too deep, before it starts growing limbs, as they say. You don't want it to get attached like that. Then it doesn't want to leave. It's the relative that wants to stay forever. So identify it. Look into where you are shortchanging yourself and come anew. Make sure that you are being mindful of this creeping energy that doesn't want you to be who you were always meant to be. Okay, I know this is a challenging task and test, but you will get through this just as well as I will and anyone around you, okay? This can change if you believe it can change. Truly believe it can change, it will. So, until next time, peace be with you.